it's Natalie. Welcome to my channel, Find Joy in the Journey. What a day I had. I have to tell you, it didn't start off great, okay? Because, first and foremost, because of the cold weather, it aggravates my little aching body. So I tried to stay bundled up for as long as I could, but then I had to venture out into the thick of it. I had to go out of the house to go shopping, and there was things that I needed. But while I was out there, I always go look at my little favorite stores to see what they have, right? I like the little discount stores. I like places like, I don't know if I should say names or not, but you know what? Big deal. I like to go to TJ Maxx. I like to go to Marshall's. I like to go to a place called Ross. And they always have the best bargains, okay? I was able to find a lot of things that I had on my little checklist of things that I wanted to try. Things like infused olive oil. Okay, me and my husband were having a conversation just the other day about there's this gentleman on YouTube that he follows who's a cook, and he uses infused olive oil, and he said he wanted to try it. There's a certain brand that this gentleman uses, and it's very expensive, and you have to order it and all that stuff. But I was like, you know what? Just to have infused olive oil, I actually made some. If you remember, if you go back and look at one of my videos, I had garlic and rosemary, and I made garlic and rosemary infused olive oil. Okay, so that's long gone. But I wanted to try that. Plus, there was a few other things that I wanted also. So I would like to share with you today my haul, my shopping haul from, excuse me, from my trip to TJ Maxx, Ross, and there was one other place. But I think mostly everything came from TJ Maxx and Ross. So, okay. Oh, there was another thing that I wanted too. I was watching a video and I saw this lady making bread. So I'm going to try my hand at making bread, you guys. And one thing I don't have is a loaf pan. So I decided to go out and look. And the first place I thought of going is to a place like Ross or TJ Maxx. If you go in their area where they have their kitchen goods and their seasonings and all of that, you'll find the most unique seasonings and things like that. And also, they have name brand items for less. Okay, so I'll show you my goodies. All right, let's get started. First thing on my list is the olive oil. I told you I was interested in getting rosemary and garlic infused olive oil. Okay, I haven't even showed my husband this, and me and him were just talking about this just the other day. I'm not familiar with this brand, okay, but do you see this? This, now, first of all, olive oil by itself is expensive. I only paid $7 for this. Okay, this is rosemary infused olive oil. Okay, 16.9 ounces. And same brand, garlic infused olive oil. Okay, give me 1 second, you guys. Got to turn off my kettle. I had some water boiling. Just one moment. I'm back. So I also have the garlic infused. This is extra virgin olive oil. Okay, don't even try to get me to pronounce that. I'm not gonna even try it. So I found that, and I was very excited about that. So we're gonna give that a try. Now here's another thing that I was interested in. I do a lot of Asian inspired dishes. I like to do stir fries, and oh, I love broccoli and beef, and pepper steak, things like that. And there's a broccoli and beef recipe that I tried. And one of the ingredients is rice vinegar. So I was in the store and I found this. This was only $3, guys. Okay. I remember when I paid regular price for it. Can't even remember where I got it from. But this is a bargain. Okay, so I've restocked on my rice vinegar. Okay, there's also some soy sauce. One of my recipes called for dark soy sauce and light soy sauce, and I was in, get this, the $1.25 store, and I found I have dark soy sauce, but I was able to find light soy sauce there for $1.25. Okay, so I don't have it. It's in the cabinet right now. But the thing is, I like to restock on all those little things like that, like oyster sauce and garlic paste, things like that. So, and also the rice vinegar. Okay, so I was able to find this for $3. This came from Ross. So these are all my Ross goodies that I'm showing you right now. So let's just stay right there. Let's stay with the Ross things. And then we'll move on to the TJ Maxx. Let's see what else I got from. Is this from Ross? Yep. Sesame seeds. Sesame seeds. Now, sesame seeds. I like sesame chicken. Okay? So I got me a package of this. This was only $3. Okay, but also there's a lot of benefits to using sesame seeds. Okay, it says rich and beneficial minerals. It strengthens your oral health, improve your digestion. It aids in healthy growth and anti-inflammatory qualities. Okay, being that I'm a person who suffers with arthritis and everything, so that's another thing. I want to start growing more vegetables in the garden that helps with to aid in anti-inflammatory, has properties or beneficial for that. So I mean, just one of the things I have in my garden right now, if the frost hasn't killed it, it's protected under a blanket. Okay, but the Mizuna mustards that I found out that is good for inflammation. So that's another thing. I wanted to stock my cabinet with things and introduce into my diet a lot more things that will help with inflammation. Okay, so and there's something else I'll show you too that I found, and I want to believe it was at Ross, and it helps with your joints. Okay, and I'm going to share that with you. I don't have it in front of me now, but I'll go get that. So the sesame seeds, right? Let's move on. What else do I have? Ross. I'm trying to stay with all the Ross stuff first. That's TJ Maxx. That's TJ Maxx to Ross. Okay. My husband and I, we like paprika. Okay, and we always hear different cooks talk about using smoked paprika. So we was like, okay, let's give that a try. And we've had some in the cabinet before, but it's all gone now. So we were talking just recently about getting more smoked paprika. Beep. I was able to find this for $3, right? It's a good brand. And I want to say Old Thompson. There was something else that I used by this company. I want to say it was my apple pie spice that I used. It was by this same brand. So I like the price so much. Bam! I got two. So we have enough smoked paprika, okay? All right, so that's another thing that I got. Now, before I move away from the Ross items, let me show you what else I found at Ross. Just one sec. Okay, you guys, I just ran to get this out of my room. This is by a brand called Ali. I don't know if you've, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, but I think I am. Ali. Okay. And they sell supplements. They make supplements. They have some for hair and skin and nails. But I was in the store and I saw this, and it's for joints. It says multi-benefit blend is to support your joint comfort, movement, and flexibility. Okay. So I mean, I know that I keep talking about the issues that I'm having, because this is a game changer for me. The issues that I've been having with my joints, finding out that I have the arthritis in the shoulder, always had issues with the knees, my lower back. It's like I really have to be mindful. I can't stay out in the cold too long because it aggravates it a lot. And even I think sometimes the heat. So I'm going to be careful about that. When going out in the garden, I will make sure that I pace myself. I'll make sure that I don't overexert myself. And that's also why I'm moving a lot towards raised beds, because I enjoy the fact that I can just sit on my little stool and just go around and work in the raised beds. So I still will be a container gardener. I know I said that before, but I think having something stationary, like the raised beds, will be beneficial to me. So, but I just wanted to show you this, that I'm going to give this a try. This is from Ross. And this is a name brand, so, and I only paid $8 for this. It is 30 soft gels. It's a dietary supplement for your joints, okay? Ultra strength. That'll do it. Okay, that's the end of my Ross haul. I had a few other things, but I'm not gonna bother you with that, because it was just like lotions and things like that. But the thing is that it is, I keep mentioning name brand, but the quality of the items, and you're getting it for a low price. So that's why I like frequenting stores like that. Almost missed something very important. Remember I told you I wanted to try my hand at making bread, but I didn't have a loaf pan. What? Guess what? So I'm at Ross, right? I wish I had saw this first. Do you see this? $3.99 for this pan. Okay. I'm trying to see what the name brand. It's called Tasty. The internet's favorite kitchen. Tasty. Okay. Do you see that the little ridges are in there? So this, I showed you this with the tag, so you can see the price. But I actually bought 2 of them, and you can see the ridges. So when you're making a loaf, it will actually have the little indentions. I know, right? I know. That's how yeah, this is perfect. That's, I'm saying that I wish I had seen this first for $3, because at TJ Maxx I had got this one, Farberware, and I'm like, oh, that's great, $4.99. Okay, so I do have another loaf pan. There's nothing wrong with having an extra, but if I had seen this one first, but I went to TJ Maxx first and then I went to Ross, I would have just stopped right here. Like I said, I love the fact that they have the ridges. So say for instance, and I got 2 of them. So say for instance, I want to make 2 different types of bread. One, you know, maybe with some garlic or whatever, because I do have a recipe for that. And this one could be something different, right? So I'll have 2 pans. Because you know how you can take the, I'm just learning this. I watched 2 videos last night. I actually saved them in my playlist, where I learned how to make 2 different types of bread. One is where you use yogurt. It's only 2 ingredients, self-rising flour and yogurt. That's it. And so I want to try that one. And then there was another one where the lady made the bread in a Ziploc bag. Okay, now hers, it wasn't with self-rising flour. You do have to add the other ingredients, and it's just your standard bread recipe. But in order to keep things nice and neat, she did the whole thing in a Ziploc bag. I can't wait to try that. I can't wait to try that. But so I got my pans, okay? Like I said, $3.99. It's by Tasty. I was trying to move the tag so you can see it, but it doesn't matter. All right, so since we moved on to TJ Maxx, because I showed you my TJ Maxx pan. Okay, so I did get my loaf pan from there. So now I have 3 loaf pans. Okay, now this is cool because it's adorable. Okay, it's super adorable. Okay, I needed ginger. Remember when I made, if you watched the video, when I made my pepper steak, one of the ingredients I didn't have was fresh ginger. I still don't have fresh ginger. But because this lady, she actually used the ginger, she chopped it up and she minced it and all that stuff. And I said the next time I try that recipe, I will make sure that I have ginger. So I will substitute with this. Is that not the cutest little thing? The cute little jar. Oh, I tore the price off, so I can't even tell you how much I paid for it, but I guarantee you it wasn't a lot. I bet you this is like $3.99. But look at the little jar and the spoon. Just stop. Just stop me. Do you see that? So I have my ginger now. Okay, and I actually, to be totally honest, I have ginger under the counter. I didn't know it until after I made the recipe. Okay, and also the recipe called for fresh ginger. Okay, and the ginger that I have under there is ground ginger. So I do have ginger now, but now I have it in this cute little jar. I just can't stand myself. I'm sorry. Okay, so, oh, it's adorable. Come on, it has a little spoon, y'all. Okay, never mind. Remember I was talking about that smoked paprika, right? Here's the deal. It's not that me and my husband use that much smoked paprika, but this is sweet smoked paprika. It's totally different. It's totally different from this. This is smoky, right? Smoky paprika. I hope it's not hot. Sweet. No, okay. All right, because I saw a little pepper on it. Because you know paprika, I don't know if you know it. I just found out myself. Paprika is basically red bell peppers. I can actually make my own paprika. It's red bell peppers that's been dehydrated and ground up. That's what paprika is. So this is smoky paprika. And this is smoked sweet paprika. Okay? So I decided to give that a try. $4. What's next, Nat? What's next? Now, I have honey in my cabinet. Yes, I do. And one of the bread recipes, and also my pepper steak recipe, called for honey. But why not kick it up a notch? Why not use salted honey? Yes. This honey was born in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? You know? Okay. Bee's Knees salted honey. Okay? Is that not a game changer? I don't know what it tastes like. But just the fact, okay, if you're using, think about it. You're using honey in your recipe. Why not use salted honey to see if, you know, what it does? It may be a game changer. So I said, I gotta get this. It'll take me forever to use this. I'm not talking about using this in tea. This is strictly for other types of recipes. You never know. But it may add something to your, you know what? They say here, best bowl of oatmeal ever. I couldn't see myself using it like, you know, in any other food, but like honey, like what the steak recipe that called for honey. That's the first thing I thought about. When I make that pepper steak recipe, I'm definitely going to try this honey because having the salt in it may add another layer of flavor. So it's called Bee's Knees out of Brooklyn. And look, this is Bushwick Kitchen. Okay. All right, guys. So that's it. That's that. Now let's see. Oh, I forgot a Ross item. That's okay. Forgive me. Rice paper for spring rolls. Bam! $3. There is, let me see how many's in here. That's right. Rice paper. Basically, rice paper is tapioca starch, rice, and salt. I'm not sure how, and it's actually it's translucent. Let me see. This is 2 wrappers. Anyway, they're very thin little translucent wrappers to make spring rolls. I don't know if you've ever had a spring roll before, but for $3 I couldn't help but, you know, because there was actually a recipe that I saw. I gotta remember what it was, but they actually used this rice paper here to make that recipe. I gotta remember what recipe it was, but I definitely said to myself, I want to try that. And now I have the spring rolls. Now I gotta figure out what recipe it was, but that's okay. $3. You think I'm just saying it? $2.99. All right, $2.99. Okay, and last but not least, I'm gonna stop with this one. Now, I told you during the holidays that me and my husband used a turkey brine, right? And the brand that we used was Kinder. Good brand. I also have some of their seasonings. That turkey was perfect. Okay? And now, I was in, let me see where this came from. This is TJ Maxx. I saw these brine kits. It's a turkey brine and rub kit. What's included is going to be a heavy-duty biodegradable brine bag. It has their spice brine blend, and then they also have a smoky peppercorn and herb rub. So, next holiday, okay, and I know you're like, oh, you're buying that a little early. But guess what? I wouldn't do that if I couldn't, you know, it wouldn't work out. Listen, the expiration date on this is August of 2026. So yeah, this can sit in my cabinet for a while. It's going to be okay. Okay, so I wouldn't have brought, you know, because this is for turkey season. This is not, we normally don't eat turkey, a whole turkey like this, no other time but during Thanksgiving. Other than that, yeah, we use turkey as far as like cold cuts to make sandwiches, things like that. But other than that, we never bake a whole turkey unless it's the holidays. And that's when we break out the brine, the turkey brine. So we are ready for next holiday. Talk about planning ahead, right? That's okay. That's okay. I enjoyed myself. Like I said, my day didn't start off the best. And so I did a little retail therapy. I enjoyed myself. And I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my goodies. Okay? So I just wanted to share my haul with you. TJ Maxx and Ross. I'm not doing a commercial for them, but I'm just telling you. I love, if you're a little bargain shopper, and especially if you like to get little finds like this. Like this is a name brand item. Okay? And if anybody's familiar with that brand. So to be able to get this at a low price, because it's saying the suggested retail price is $15. And if you go look it up, you'll probably see that this costs way more than just $7, okay? But that's how much I paid for it at Ross, okay? So, and there was another thing, like I told you, I have a lot of Asian inspired recipes and stuff. I sure was looking for oyster sauce. One of the Ross that I went to before had, not only did they have the vinegar, the rice vinegar, but they had oyster sauce because some of the recipes that I do is they call for oyster sauce. And as far as soy sauce, I'm gonna always use Kikkoman. I like Kikkoman's soy sauce. Now the light soy sauce that I got from the dollar store, it's not Kikkoman, but it's by Heinz. Yes. You know what? Let me run and get that for you. Hold up, y'all. Did y'all miss me? Okay. So I am a Kikkoman's person when it comes to my soy sauce, but this is Heinz. You know, like the people who make ketchup or whatever. So I couldn't pass that up. For $1.25, I got it from the $1.25 store. Okay, DT. So this is light soy sauce. I'm wondering, I don't know the difference. I don't know why, but that was like the second recipe that I've tried where they called for you to use both light and the dark soy sauce. So I was like, I always would just say, you know what? I don't think it makes a difference. Let me just use the regular soy sauce, and I'm not going to worry about, doing the light and dark. But if I can have some light soy sauce on hand for just $1.25, let's keep it stocked. Let's keep it in the cabinet, right? So I can't wait to try my pepper steak recipe again. I have the steak in the freezer. I just have to thaw it out, and I've been busy doing so many different things. I haven't had a chance to cook anything fancy or different, just your regular meals that we've been eating, and a lot. We've been eating out a lot. That always happens in the new year with our family. I don't know about yours, because we're tired of holiday food, and then we're so tired, and we're basically getting back on track after bam, bam, back-to-back holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, and you're just restarting everything. You're taking down Christmas decorations. You're just rearranging the house. You have to take the Christmas tree out. You got to take down the decorations. You have to prepare for the change in the season. So it's like you're cleaning and rearranging and just so many different things that we honestly sometimes, it's like, oh, we didn't cook anything. Did you take something out? Did you thaw something out so we can cook? No, I didn't. Okay, DoorDash. So we've been DoorDashing a lot. I mean, I think that the neighbors probably think we're crazy because you say cars. Like one person will order something, and then I'll order something, and then my son so they probably think we're nuts. Anyhow, but I just wanted to share with you my shopping haul, you guys. I didn't mean to make a long video. I always say that. But I am very pleased with the things that I found. So I just wanted to share that with you. Okay, you guys. So I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did enjoy the video, please hit like, okay? And if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead. Why don't you give it a try? You never know. You may enjoy the journey. Bye now.